Yo, yo, yo! Welcome to block day number 1. I hope y'all are thinking this stuff is easy, because it's easy. Today, stuff that you've never learned before, parallel and perpendicular lines. You're in 8th grade, y'all should know this, but I'm stuck teaching it, so we're gonna do it. It is block day, so I'm going to split this into 2 videos. However, they should not take very long. I'm going to be lazy as my symbol for parallel and perpendicular lines. I am not going to go over all of these theorems. Write them down on your note cards. You'll use them during a test. I'll briefly just talk about them. It says 2 non-vertical lines are parallel if and only if their slopes are the same. If lines are parallel, their slopes are the same. That's it. Theorem 13.4. 2 non-vertical lines are perpendicular if and only if the product of their slopes is -1. In other words, perpendicular, they are negative reciprocals. Negative. This is a fat pen. How do you spell reciprocals? Reciprocals? I'm not sure. That doesn't look right though. But basically, if something was 1/2, the negative reciprocal means flip it, so it'd be 2/1, and it's negative. If it was -2/3, you flip the fraction, so 3/2, and it's now the opposite of negative, which is positive. Boom. That's it. So obviously though, if I multiply this and this, I get -1. -2/3 times 3/2 equals -1. That is what the theorem is trying to say. But no one does it that way. So, they give us 2 points. This is really going to be a short lesson. And they give us this. And they want to know the slopes of a line parallel and the slope of a line perpendicular. Remember, parallel means they never intersect. Perpendicular means they intersect at a right angle, 90 degrees. We learned a formula for slope, right? Slope was y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, rise over run. I'm not lazy, bad at mental math. So I put x2, y2, and I label my points every single time. So, y2 is 3 minus y1, -1 over x2 minus 3 minus 5. 3 plus 1 is 4, -3 minus 5, -8. That is -1/2. So, which means if I want something parallel, it has the same slope. The same slope would be -1/2. Whoa. B, perpendicular, negative reciprocal. Reciprocal means I flip it, it'd be 2/1. No one writes 2/1, you'd write 2. It was negative, and I'll change the sign. It's positive. Boom. That's it. Easy peasy. The next one, I'm just going to go over. It's one from the book. When I first looked at it, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And then I was like, oh, no, it's not. It's really not that bad. So, if you look at number 8, it gives us the points A is 1, 4. B is -1, -3. This is my second time doing this because I am terrible at reading the English language. And it wants you to find the slope of each side and altitude of triangle ABC. And initially, I saw altitude, I was like, whoa, holy smokes. They're gonna make me get crazy in here. But really, I just need to find the slope. I don't actually have to find, like, the line. So I'm gonna graph these points, 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Earlier, I butchered this and graphed it wrong, because I can't read. B is -1, -1, 2, 3. C is 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C, draw in that triangle. Oh, yo, straight lines. We'll roll with it. All right. So, find the slope of each side. Easy enough. So, slope of BA. Right? I rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I rose 7. And I run 1, 2. So, slope 7/2. Not bad. Slope from A to C. I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I went down 9. And I went over 1, 2, 3. Right, 3. So the slope of that reduces to -3. Please make sure that you reduce your fractions, and please just do a quick check. Make sure, is it supposed to be a negative slope or should it be a positive slope? And lastly, slope BC. If you guys want to say CB or CA or AB, that's totally fine. They're the same side. BC, if I go from B to C, I go down 1, 2. And I go right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is a negative slope line. So that is the slope of those ones. Where I thought, yo, this is going to be crazy is altitude. I was like, oh, dang. But then I was like, oh, we just need the slope, not the line. I was like, easy. So, remember, an altitude goes from a vertex to the other side, and it meets at a 90-degree angle. It does not necessarily meet at the midpoint, just meets it at a 90-degree angle. And in a triangle, you could have 3 altitudes. You do have 3. They normally give you like 1 sometimes. So, the altitude from B to AC, right? The only thing you care about is the slope. So if I have to be perpendicular to AC, and AC has a slope of -3, the perpendicular slope, negative reciprocal, has to be positive, and the reciprocal of that, the reciprocal of -3, is 1/3. Boom. Not bad. So, my altitude from, let's say, A, and that's going to go across to BC, right? It's almost looks like it's going to be here, but if I'm going from here towards BC, right, I have to be perpendicular to BC. If I'm perpendicular to BC, I'm the negative reciprocal of the slope of BC. So, it's going to be positive, and then flip the fraction. 5/2. Bam. Lastly, the altitude from C to BA, again, it looks like it might be even outside right there. But right there, from C to BA, but has to be perpendicular to BA. The BA slope is 7/2. So, negative reciprocal, it's gotta be negative, and I flip the fraction, 2/7. And that is what they are looking for. It's as easy as that. And that's about all I got. This is getting deathly lonesome over here. I'm tired of this. Get me back in class. Alright, that's it. I'll see you in part 2 of block day. Yeah.